What's up YouTube? It's me Gio from Robinhood Investing with Gio. In this video, I'm going to tell you why I think Chamath Palihapitiya is the greatest investor of our generation. A lot of older people grew up admiring Warren Buffett, but a new generation has joined the investing ranks and they admire Chamath. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything I know about him and why he's my favorite investor of all time. Stay tuned everyone. Chamath is a Sri Lankan-born Canadian-American venture capitalist, engineer and founder and CEO of Social Capital. Palihapitiya was an early senior executive at Facebook, joining the company in 2007 and leaving in 2011. He is now a minority stakeholder and board member of the Golden State Warriors. One of the reasons younger investors seem to gravitate toward Chamath is because of his understanding of disruptive technologies and technologies in general. His understanding of tech can be best summarized by one interview he did recently on CNBC.
I think this is a really important example of a much bigger trend that's happening in the stock market, which is that retail investors now have access to so much information that it's almost on parity with people that work in traditional investment organizations. And what we've seen is that's happened is that the quality of that analysis and the ability to see around the corner is as good and in many cases better than traditional investment firms and the way they view the problem. So from day one, you have had this massive tension between the bulls and the bears on this company. And the bulls basically saw a long-term trend around electrification, and the bears tried to play with balance sheet mathematics. Of course, if I said, you can sell 90,000 cars, but then if you negative sell 100,000, you've not sold 10,000. And you would say, what does any of this mean? You can use any convoluted logic to try to be short this stock, and what you would have done is just lost an enormous amount of money.
As I mentioned before, Chamath is CEO of Social Capital. Chamath plans to create SPACs that will be merging with companies, and he plans to create 26 different SPACs from A to Z, one for each letter of the alphabet. For all the investors that have been investing throughout 2020, you will know that SPACs have been the hottest ticket in the year 2020. And the pioneer of all the SPACs merging and SPAC creation has been Chamath. The SPAC craze is so crazy that everyone and their mother is starting to create them. You have people like Bill Ackman creating SPACs in Pershing Square, and even NBA superstar Shaquille O'Neal has jumped on the SPAC train. But Chamath is creating more than just SPACs. Chamath is creating disruption. IPOA, now Virgin Galactic, was his first SPAC. Virgin Galactic focuses on space tourism. Just think 5 years ago, if someone would have told you, we'll have regular citizens in outer space and they'll be taking these trips like if it was some kind of Disneyland trip, you would think they were crazy. But Chamath and his company is continuously looking for disruptive ways to change the world forever. Chamath's company IPOB, now Open Door Technologies, is a company that's completely trying to change the housing market and the way we view it today. By cutting off real estate agents, Chamath is trying to create a way for people of any age and any demographic to be able to move freely without being pressured or nickeled and dimed by real estate agents. Chamath's third SPAC will be IPOC, which plans to merge with Clover Healthcare in the near future. Clover uses its proprietary technology platform to collect, structure, and analyze health and behavioral data to improve medical outcomes and lower costs for patients. As a company whose business goals fully align with its members' health needs, Clover works with its members and their doctors to become a valued partner. As it stands today, all the details haven't been disclosed for IPOD, but if it's anything like IPOA through C, I can promise you Chamath probably has another disruption up his sleeve. It would have been a wise move to not underestimate Chamath and the power of his investment capability, or you would have been out quite a bit of money this year, a whopping 355%. Well, that'll do it for me, everyone. I hope you guys learned something and got to know Chamath a little bit more. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, liking it. I'd greatly appreciate it. Alright everyone, take care. I'll see you next time.